So this year marks 10 years with Castle Fine Art. Now I've been racking my brains to think, how can I celebrate that? It's quite a milestone really. I didn't think I'd still be doing this, to be honest. But what I thought was, how about I revisit 10 of my favourite releases that I've done in the last 10 years. I've gone back through my sketchbooks, I've looked at the releases, seen what they looked like, and I thought of an idea of the best way of doing this. So I'm releasing for every title a concept edition, which is as close to the original idea as I can get it. And I'm also releasing a collector's edition, which is basically taking the idea and the title and pushing it as far as I can and seeing where it'll lead me. So this summer I'm releasing the first 5 titles in this 10-year celebration. The first one is Making It Real, which is basically spelling out the words happy as fuck. And looking back over my sketchbook, I realised the time in my life when I did it as well. And it was a time when I wasn't particularly happy, actually, but wanted to make it real. And it just popped into my head that we all deserve to be happy as fuck. And it was really lovely revisiting it and seeing that time period in my life as well and where I am now. The next title is Recreational Drugs. Now, it's an idea in a play on words, which some of my titles and my work is, but it was born way before I thought that this would become an art form. It was me coming up with an idea of an image of the phrase recreational drugs, and that was all it was, that simple. What are recreational drugs? It's a ridiculous saying. I know what I'll do. And that's what it is. And again, really fun to revisit it. Next title, Highway to Hell. It is what it is when you look at the piece. Again, it's so simple. A devil on a motorbike heading towards hell. It just was my way of interpreting that phrase. Again, I've always really liked it for its simplicity, and going back to it has been a nice thing to do. Making Love. Now, that really wasn't early. Quite similar to Recreational Drugs, it's the play on the words. It's people making the word love. It's that simple as an idea. But revisiting it again has been really nice, knowing now what I didn't know then. And I've got better at doing this. And so actually revisiting it, I've made it now how I'd want it to be. It's not taking anything away from what it was before, but it's been a really nice one to do. Now the last one this summer is a big one. It's London Calling. And I did this a few years ago and released it. And it was then, it really nearly broke me because it's so complicated. It was such a massive build and it's a big piece. And trying to push it and look back at it, I've always wanted to. And again, I know more now, so I've added more to it. It's still the same, but it's different with what I know now. It's much bigger, actually physically in size, the collector's edition. And the concept edition is trying to I'm trying to get across what London Calling is and what the piece means, but its first idea. I've really enjoyed revisiting these titles and seeing the meaning that they had to me then in my life compared to what they mean to me now.